1. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into another presentation of Boys Varsity High School basketball tonight. We've got a rivals rally clash in the Ski Valley Conference, a battle of the birds between the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds and the Johannesburg-Lewiston Cardinals. We're just moments away from the Johannesburg-Lewiston Pep Band getting us ready for our national anthem. We will send it over to the Cardinal Pep Band as we get ready for our national anthem here tonight, played by the Cardinal Pep Band. And all right, as we welcome you back in, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially the Gaylord Eye Care Center pregame show here on Next Level Broadcasting as we're getting things ready between these two teams here tonight, the Johannesburg-Lewiston Cardinals and the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds. Charles Trail along with Tyler Blom here. Tyler, welcome into this rivals game.
Yeah, this is going to be fun basketball to watch. The Snowbirds just coming off of a win, and the Cardinals here looking to defend their home court. It's going to be pretty much, from what I've watched so far, lots of hard-nosed defense coming from the Snowbirds, and we're going to see what the Cardinals do with that.
It'll be interesting to see, as you see on your screen here, the Cardinals' record 2-17, but when these two teams play, you can throw the record out the window like you're tossing an apple that you just chewed up going down I-75, Tyler. And probably didn't see that one coming here tonight. But nonetheless, we have two teams that are desperate for a win here. Gaylord St. Mary's looking to keep pace as one of the 3 or 4 best teams in the Ski Valley Conference standings, coming in at 12-7. And this game is always fun when these two link up. We've got families divided by these two schools. There's a and, well, Tyler, without much further ado, let's get ready for some basketball here between the Cardinals and the Snowbirds. It should be a fun one.
Yeah. It's we're going to pay special close attention on how we start. So is there energy? Which team has more energy to start? And that'll kind of translate how the ball game gets going in the first quarter.
It'll be Cash Cunningham and Nathan O'Connell at center circle as we're underway. Here we go, controlled by the Snowbirds, and Cooper McKinley strikes first here. The Snowbirds doing a good job to convert on that opening tip. And McKinley scores the first field goal of the game. Now Snowbirds coming out full court, man-to-man defense. Let's see how the Cardinals can handle and respond. The 5 starters for the Cardinals are Peyton Bazinski, Cash Cunningham, Jeremiah Travis, Logan Dodge, who catches and takes the 17-footer and splashes it. So Dodge has a field goal. We're tied at 2. Here's Joe Jacobson slicing his way into the lane. Cunningham rebounds. Here come the Cardinals.
Just a smooth jump shot.
That was nice, especially there by Logan Dodge, knocking it down. This will be a turnover by the Cardinals, so the first turnover of the game. As you said, Tyler, a smooth, buttery, silky, whatever adjective you want to go with. Dodge hit the baseline jumper, and it's 2-2. Snowbirds and Cardinals. Cal Royce for the Snowbirds. Gaylord St. Mary right now riding a 2-game winning streak. Win last Friday versus East Jordan, the conference-leading East Jordan Red Devils, as Jacobson lets it fly from up top. Too strong. Rebound comes out to Cunningham. And here come the Cardinals once again. He'll drive baseline. Fadeaway J is no good. Rebound comes out to McKinley. Here's a 3-on-2 break for the Snowbirds. McKinley loses it into the hands of Travis. And the Cardinals get their first takeaway of the game.
Yeah, high effort so far. It's looking like it's going to be a scrap.
It certainly will be. And that's what I talked about in the pregame show. Whenever these two teams meet on the floor, it doesn't matter what the records are, Tyler. They're going to go at it.
2-2 here. Tie ball game. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, Charles.
I like what the student section here for the Cardinals has brought, also with the pep band, Tyler. Credit to them for playing the national anthem, as this will be O'Connell somehow muscling it away from those other defenders, and Nathan O'Connell's on the board. Snowbirds go up 4-2.
Yeah, he does that. It's so fun watching him just inhale rebounds all game.
He's so strong with his upper body, Tyler, that he's able to catch it. Once he catches it, you're not getting it away from him, as Cunningham drives the lane line, floaters up and good. Cash Cunningham playing it off the backboard. That's his first made field goal. 4-4 we go, and O'Connell's fouled. This will be on the floor, called against the Cardinals, and it's called against Peyton Bazinski. His team's first foul. Checking in for the Snowbirds is Cash Weissel and Adam Wall. David Wall. Adam Wall on the junior varsity team for the Snowbirds. David Wall, the senior for the Snowbirds. This one no good on the inbounds pass. Wall's fighting for it. Possession arrow gives it to the Cardinals.
That was a nice cut by Joe Jacobson there. Just couldn't finish it, but man, oh man, was he in the right spot at the right time.
Nearly stolen away by the Snowbirds. However, Basinski's bringing it down, drops the pass down to Hudson, and that jump shot's no good. Weissel with the rebound. Parker Huston actually got a nice look at that. Royce is going to let it fly and sinks it. Cal Royce knocks down the game's first made three-pointer. He wasted no time before letting that one go up, Tyler.
Like he's been just in the pregame drilling them. Buttery.
Yeah, he's been in the zone from deep the last couple of games. He made 3 3-pointers against East Jordan in that monumental upset last Friday night. As Bazinski catches over on the far side of the floor, Huston comes to set the screen. Jeremiah Travis now back to Cunningham up top, picked up by Jacobson. Cunningham turns down the screen, lets it fly, and it's off the mark. Royce with the rebound. Even numbered break for the Snowbirds. They'll relocate to Weissel. O'Connell back to Weissel in the corner, and Weissel's fouled. This foul will be against Peyton Bazinski, and that'll be his second personal foul, Tyler. So head coach Brian Pudvin will have to make a decision here and determine how he wants to proceed, as I mistakenly put the cart before the horse, and that foul was on Logan Dodge. My correction.
I was head coach Pudvin's team captain a few years ago for the league that we were in. He's got a shot.
We've got another foul called against Johannesburg-Lewiston, that one against Parker Huston. Third team foul, and more importantly, Nathan O'Connell is going to go to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is no good.
And that's officially a trend.
Yes.
Missed the first, and then a lot of times hits the second.
Let's see if he can do that right here. He was short on the first, and this one, the second one, is good. 1 for 2 at the line. He splits. Cardinals with the basketball down by 4. Just about halfway through this first period of play, Bazinski splits the Snowbird pressure, and it's stolen away. into the hands of Cal Royce. He'll look to push tempo. Flying down the floor go the Snowbirds. Royce looking to swing the basketball. O'Connell has it stolen away. Running with a head full of steam, puts it up, and putting it in is Logan Dodge. And he's going to knock that down for his second field goal of the game. Snowbirds take a timeout here as they're not happy with this defensive execution back in transition. And
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our area. They're valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
okay, welcome back. Cardinals and the Snowbirds. We've got a fierce affair here between these two opponents here in the Ski Valley Conference going at it. These two, not a lot of commonality, I should say, between these two teams. They know each other very well, understand the principles that they want to play with, as Charlie Cameron gets loose underneath and knocks it in for his first made field goal of the game. Snowbirds go up 10-6. Nicely done on the out of timeout play by the Snowbirds.
10-6. Charlie Cameron's getting in the groove. I don't say it's pulling away yet, but we are starting to see which team is getting it together first and the best.
Yeah, you're starting to see the Snowbirds develop and establish some rhythm, Tyler. As this one's stolen away by Cash Weissel, he's going to streak in for a layup. First made field goal by Cash, and it's 12-6 in favor of the Snowbirds. 3:25 left to play in this opening period of play.
A lot of Snowbirds are getting involved, and that's important for the energy factor of a game. When a lot of guys are touching the ball and putting it in the bucket, it just does something for a team on a team-wide basis.
Absolutely. 5 Snowbirds have scored, and that's the first foul against the Snowbirds right there called against Cooper McKinley. His first, and actually the second team foul against the Snowbirds. Eli Switalski also has a personal. Cash Cunningham has it. Up top it goes for the Cardinals, back into the hands of Travis. Down on the block to Huston. Pass Cameron, blocked. But Dodge got the offensive rebound, missed it. Cameron boards for the Snowbirds here. They're going to push with numbers. 5-on-4 break for Gaylord St. Mary. Down low goes to Switalski. He's fouled and clobbered as Eli Switalski has to pick himself up. He'll go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. And that foul's called against Cash Cunningham. And that's his first. Team's fourth.
That was a good pass inside.
First free throw for Switalski is up and in. Snowbirds now 2 for 3 from the free throw line, as Switalski now the 6th Snowbird to score, Tyler.
Yeah, that's just good juice, putting right in the engine.
And he knocks down both free throws. Snowbirds 3 for 4 from the free throw line, so over 50%, Tyler, no longer continuing that trend of missing the first, making the second. They get another takeaway. Here's a 3-on-4 break. Weissel waits for his teammates. He's going to put up the three, and this one's short, and it's rebounded by Travis. Now into the hands of Cunningham, coming down with a full head of steam. Crosses over against Switalski. He'll reset.
Yeah, it's good movement. Dodge right now has been the one that's really making space for him to score.
Yep, Dodge working against Weissel. Drew some contact, and Cash Weissel was on the baseline as he was deflecting that shot attempt.
Drew a lot of contact. 3 Snowbird jerseys on that shot attempt. Good defense. Way to be a present down low if you're a Snowbird.
Dodge to inbound. Corner, it goes to Cunningham, guarded by Jacobson. He's looking to go baseline. Up top now to Huston. Three-pointer is off the heel, no good. Joe Jacobson pushing tempo. Cal Royce gets to his pull-up jump shot, but blocked. Blocked by Bazinski. Cunningham up and no good. Bazinski cleans up the miss, and he can't finish. And the Cardinals have gone cold from the field in the last couple of minutes. McKinley drops it down to Wall. Score and a foul. As David Wall knocks it down for the Snowbirds. He's the 7th Snowbird to score in the game. And he'll have a chance for an and one opportunity. That was the second foul, by the way, on Parker Huston.
What I'm noticing is the Cardinals are getting where the bucket could be made. It's just the last final part of the discipline of finishing the shot. They've had a lot of chances.
First free throw, no good. Rebounded by McKinley. Second chance opportunity for the Snowbirds. O'Connell driving baseline and scores.
That is a great focused finish right there by McConnell.
Nathan O'Connell now with 4 points in the game. Snowbirds up by a dozen. Dodge catches. Corner now to Cunningham. Guarded by Royce. Cardinals going to rescreen. Cunningham trying to use that to his advantage. Push shot is too strong. Royce and a miscommunication between Royce and McKinley. One of the few errors here tonight between the Snowbird guards as it's turned over back to the Cardinals with just over a minute remaining.
Yeah, definitely can't afford to have turnovers if you're in this position. You're still within reach of the game, but it is starting to pull away from you. Turnovers are just going to be an absolute sickness to the remedy of health of winning this game.
Little horn set for the Cardinals. Cunningham and is not on the same page with Bazinski. So with 56 seconds to go in this opening quarter, Gaylord St. Mary up by 12. They've had 7 different players score in this opening quarter. Down low to O'Connell. He plays through contact, goes up once more, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots, Tyler. Basket no good, and the foul was on Cunningham. That'll be his second.
Yeah, and if you're a coach and you got McConnell on your team, it's just such a relief knowing that you're going to get so many different second chances down there with him just being a vacuum for rebounds.
Nathan O'Connell now 1 for 3 from the free throw line. He's missed 2 here so far. Looking to split his second of 2. And he does. 5 points in the game for Nathan O'Connell through 1 quarter of play, just about. Cardinals working against this Snowbird full court man-to-man. Dodge loses his eye care. And since he lost his eye care and gets assistance from the official, we want to step aside or keep it right here and tell you about the Gaylord Eye Care Center. Just as we saw Dodge get assisted, the Gaylord Eye Care Center is assisting everybody with 4 locations at Gaylord, Sheboygan, Bel Air, and Boyne City. So that way you can see at the top of your game all season long. There's a hard screen by Huston and a travel called against Travis.
Oh, man, got to reward the screen setter there. He made a good roll to the bucket, wide open in the middle of that floor, Charles.
Yeah, he did, and a good clean screen as well. So you don't often see a good, hard, clean screen. Most of the time somebody wants to try to stick the leg out there or knee. However, the Cardinals turn it over and allow the Snowbirds for a last chance opportunity in the first quarter. O'Connell up top corner, goes to Royce, coming off the screen. He's going to put it up. It's no good. High-flying rebound there by Clayton Mayle. And that will do it. At the end of 1 quarter of play, Gaylord St. Mary up by a baker's dozen, 19-6 over the Johannesburg-Lewiston Cardinals. We're going to go ahead, step aside, and when we come back, second quarter action right here on Next Level Broadcasting. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Orion, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installations, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike other service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding your gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless.
Come back in, Andy. And here we are, welcome in. Start of the second quarter between the Snowbirds and the Cardinals. Snowbirds up 19-6. Charles Trail along with Tyler Blom from Johannesburg-Lewiston High School. Gaylord St. Mary looking for their 12th win of the season, and that'll be the first team foul against the Cardinals. And that one's called against, was it Peyton Bazinski? That's his third foul.
Not the best way to open up a fresh quarter if you're down in the trenches.
Yeah, you don't want to have your key players in foul trouble as Cunningham races down the floor. Count it. Plus a foul. Cash Cunningham going coast to coast. Drew the contact. Got the bucket. Now going to the line for the first time for the Cardinals. Cunningham with 4 points.
Yeah, giving something for the stadium to cheer for here.
Absolutely. Cunningham looking for his 5th point of the game, and it rams in and out. Rebounded by the Snowbirds. Here comes O'Connell. Over now to Joe Jacobson, who's checked back into the game. Cardinals coming out with a zone defense right now. Jacobson gets to the high post. Good catch by Cameron. In and out to Switalski. Back down low to O'Connell. Great ball movement, and O'Connell scores +1. Foul called against Parker Hudson. That'll be his 3rd. And Nathan O'Connell now, Tyler, going back to the line. He's got 7 points after making that one inside.
Yeah, what is this, the Spurs? I mean, the ball movement for this basketball club is just beautiful.
I think that's what was talked about in that last timeout. Head coach Rich Moffitt, kind of got on the players a little bit for not moving the ball as O'Connell misses the free throw. He's 2 for 5 from the charity stripe. Blocked by O'Connell up top off the rim. Pushes it down the floor to Weissel, who catches it over the shoulder and lays it in. Cash Weissel scores his second made field goal. And the Snowbird lead now 23-8. They're playing good basketball right now, Tyler. Very complimentary of each facet of the game are the Snowbirds.
Yeah, Cash Weissel, very good role player. Count on him for a bucket. Nice steal there by McConnell.
3-on-2 break. O'Connell crosses over. Layup is good. Nathan O'Connell, the man they called Chummy. He's got 9 points as he might sense some chum in the waters. As we've got a timeout taken by the Cardinals. And the Snowbirds have started this second quarter strong, officially on a 6-2 run. Yeah, they've been ripping it up here in this second quarter of play, Tyler, and it's really been led by Nathan O'Connell, not only defensively, but offensively as well.
Yeah, I think he's definitely the team glue. I think all of the opportunities that he creates and the fact that when he does have the ball and he's coming downhill, he's got his eyes up on the floor looking for his guys. And if he doesn't see a pass, he can make some offense. And even on the pass, he can, give and go type deal where he's finding a spot on the floor for that very next pass to be to him down low for an easy bucket.
The Snowbird pressure defensively has really taken the Cardinals out of their offensive flow. Johannesburg has yet to really find a rhythm, and a lot of that, I think, is because of the defense that the Snowbirds are playing so far in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Cash, he's trying to be not denied. Like you can tell, he's really bringing his intensity with his drives. Dodge as well. But like you said, doing that against a brick wall, which is the Snowbird defense right now, as Dodge does exactly what I was talking about, gets to the line here with a foul.
So our trivia question here tonight, our cameraman Andy Bazinski, how many relatives does he have on this Johannesburg-Lewiston Cardinal team? Text into the YouTube chat line and let us know. And then we'll give you the correct answer in the third quarter here tonight. As this first free throw is knocked down by Dodge. Logan Dodge now with 5 points.
I'm going to guess 3.
Okay. Second free throw, no good for Dodge. Cardinals 1 of 3 at the free throw line. Quick advance pass up to Jacobson. He's fouled, and he's bumped and will go to the free throw line. Good job on that lead outlet pass by Cal Royce. He threw that ball probably a good 50, 60 feet in the air, Tyler. And Jacobson was able to corral it and then quickly go baseline.
Yeah, gotta love a pass when it's crisp and it ends in an opportunity. I mean, that's what it's all about. First one is good by Jacobson.
And that was the third foul on Cash Cunningham. So there are 2 Cardinals with 3 fouls. Jacobson makes both. So Joe Jacobson has his first points of the game. He is the 8th Snowbird to score in the game, Tyler. So of their 27 points, it's been divided among 8 different players.
Yeah, that's a good spread if you're talking about team chemistry.
It absolutely is. Inside it goes to O'Connell, trying to muscle his way into the paint. We've got a foul called against the Cardinals, and that one is called against the man in the middle, Logan Dodge, his second. And that's already the Cardinal 4th foul. And I beg your pardon, that is actually the 3rd foul against Logan Dodge, as the Snowbirds are now shooting because it was called in the act of shooting, as Wall's first is good.
He's got a great stroke from that free throw line.
David Wall for the Snowbirds will be taking his talents to South Bend, Indiana. Enrolled at the University of Notre Dame next year as for the senior for the Snowbirds.
Good for him.
Royce catches, Euro steps through, and scores.
Nice rip by McConnell there to create that Royce bucket.
Cal Royce now with 5 points. He's got a layup to go along with a made 3-pointer. Travis catches on the far side, whips a pass over his shoulder up top to Cunningham. One more to Bazinski from the corner. It's off. Wall with a nice rebound. Here's Royce pushing up the tempo. Oh, McKinley down to Wall. O'Connell cleaning up the offensive glass just like that. Nathan O'Connell with 11 points in the game.
Wow. I'm so impressed with that.
He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Well, the interior pass by McKinley, it was beautiful to create that offense.
A little double stagger screen up top trying to get Cunningham free. He's going to go to the corner to Bazinski. Bazinski taking the elbow jump shot. Up and in off the backboard.
It seems like the Cardinals are developing a little bit of their own rhythm of their own.
For Peyton Bazinski, that's his first made field goal. Royce no good off the glass and rebounded by the Cardinals. This is Lucas Parker, a sophomore guard for Johannesburg with the ball right now. Kicks it out to Travis. Cunningham trying to get to his spot. Step back jump shot is off the mark. Up the floor it goes. McKinley tracks it down, trips up, and Jacobson is fouled. Or let's see, no, the ball just went out of bounds. It hit the sideline. Last touch by the Cardinals. And we've got 3 Snowbirds checking in, and Eli Switalski, Charlie Cameron, and Cash Weissel.
Fresh legs makes a difference.
Especially when you want to play with the kind of pace that the Snowbirds want to play with. As Weissel no good. Offensive rebound by O'Connell. Back out top to Weissel. Snowbirds' second chance opportunity. Over to Switalski. Back up to Jacobson. He's going to put it up. And this one's off the mark. And a rebound by Charlie Cameron. Pull-up jump shot is short. Rebound fought for, and it will be Cardinal ball.
I think O'Connell touched that ball on a rebound 5 times that possession.
Isn't it crazy how active he is on the offensive glass? This Snowbird team is so hard to block out between Nathan O'Connell and Charlie Cameron. You just look at those two from a physicality standpoint.
Absolutely.
To think they're sophomores and juniors. As Cunningham pulls it up, no good. Weissel with a head of steam all the way in for 2.
Nice roll. See, that's what I was talking about, Cash Weissel. You can count on him for a bucket. As soon as he plugs back into the game, he's had 2 chances, converted on 50% so far.
He's got 6 points. Travis guarded by Switalski. Over to Cunningham. Cunningham playing with 3 fouls. Corner it goes, and that shot's off the mark for Parker.
Nice rebound there by Cameron.
Cardinals going back to their man-to-man defense as this ball goes out of bounds.
A little bit of a miscommunication there between Weissel and Switalski. Looks like Cash is going to come up to the top of the key here, put a jab step in, and still take the shot. Nothing but net. Beautiful.
That's a nice job there by Cunningham. And when he gets to his spot, it's pretty much automatic. He's got 6 points now in the game, Tyler. Weissel going to let it fly, puts up the 3, and in and back down and through. That's when you know you're living right, when you get a bounce like that.
Oh, man.
That's the second made three-pointer of the game for the Snowbirds. Cash Weissel with 9 points as well. Step-through move. Cameron climbs the ladder to block it. However, Lucas Parker will go to the free throw line shooting 2. And that will be the first foul against Cash Weissel. Snowbirds with 3 team fouls.
Oh, couldn't convert on the first one.
Cardinals now 1 of 4 from the free throw line.
They need that. They need to develop some rhythm. That's what that line is for, getting in your rhythm.
Snowbirds are 7 of 12 from the free throw line. Cardinals looking to make it 2 for 5. If Parker can knock this one down, and unfortunately cannot. So we've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in this first half. Want to remind everyone, coming up, we have the Professional Seamless Gutters halftime show. Dribble handoff down to McKinley. Charlie Cameron throws a shot fake, drew some contact, and he'll go to the free throw line. A hard-earned trip to the free throw line, and he looks very nonchalant. Actually, it's an offensive foul called against Cameron. They say Cameron threw his shoulder into the defender, who had left his feet and went up into the air. Interesting call there by the officials.
Indeed.
Typically, whenever you get a defender to leave their feet and they fall into you, that's going to be a defensive foul. Not this time, however.
Wow, look at the swarming defense.
Yeah, you see it right there. Travel called against the Cardinals. You said it there. Swarming defense. Just not allowing them any room to breathe.
Now, you got to be well pleased with that if you're Rich Moffitt. I mean, there's not much more that you could do on that kind of defensive sequence like that.
Textbook, that's what they would call that. 27-13. McKinley slicing down the middle for 2.
That was beautiful.
Kiefer McKinley with 4 points. Little high ball screen. Cunningham looked at the three-pointer. Good closeout by Weissel. Now Baczynski wide open, knocks it down.
Bango. That was beautiful. Nothing but net.
Baczynski with 5 points in the game. As there's a nice basket inside by the Snowbirds for David Wall.
Yep, kind of like a tit for tat a little bit.
41-16 is the score. Snowbirds have really opened it up here in this second quarter. They've scored 22 points in this period. Fadeaway J for Cunningham is down.
You could tell that that young man has got the full-time green light.
Yep, he's got 8 points for the Cardinals. Snowbirds look like they're going to be taking the last shot of the half. Joe Jacobson, McKinley, Cal Royce, Wall, and Weissel on the floor. McKinley trying to get it to Royce in the corner, but it butterfingers and goes through his hands. And it'll be Cardinal basketball.
Not supposed to eat popcorn before you play basketball, Charles.
Is that what happens when you do it? Goes right through your hands like that?
Oh, yeah.
Cunningham blocked by Jacobson before the half ends. So, through 2 quarters of play, the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds 41, Johannesburg-Lewiston 18. We're going to go ahead, step aside, come back in 3 minutes with the Professional Seamless Gutters halftime show here on Next Level Broadcasting's presentation of Gaylord St. Mary and Cardinal Athletics here. The 2026 high school boys varsity basketball season will continue on Next Level Broadcasting after these messages.
Hi, I'm Orion, but you might know me from my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installations, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike other service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding your gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
Right back. Always going to pull it. Got it. Condon has it. Left block. Slams it home. The Glen Lake student section, they're pumped up.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Hi, I'm Orion, but you might know me from my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installations, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike other service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding your gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
Okay, welcome in to the halftime show here on Next Level Broadcasting. Presentation of the Cardinals of Johannesburg-Lewiston versus the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds. We want to welcome you to the Professional Seamless Gutters halftime show here from Johannesburg-Lewiston. Charles Strail along with Tyler Blom as the Snowbirds have a 41-18 advantage at half. And a scoring rundown, Tyler. I'll do the Snowbirds, and then I'll allow you to do the Cardinal scoring. For Gaylord St. Mary, Joe Jacobson with 2, Cash Weissel with 9, Cal Royce with 5, David Wall with 5, Eli Switolski with 2, Nathan O'Connell with 11, Cooper McKinley with 4, and Charlie Cameron with 2. The Snowbirds are also 7 of 12 from the free throw line. For the Johannesburg-Lewiston Cardinals, they've had 3 players score, and each one all above 4 points.
Yeah, so Peyton Bazinski, he's got 5 points. Cash Cunningham, leading scorer, he's got 9 points. And Logan Dodge has got a handful of them as well, 5 points.
Yeah, that's all. 18 points for the Cardinals, and we're going to check back into the chat line here. The question of the day is, how many relatives does our cameraman Andy Bazinski have on the Johannesburg-Lewiston team? And we're going to get to that answer in the third quarter here tonight. As, well, once again, Andy Bazinski, a very well-known public figure here in Otsego County. He has a couple of relatives on the Johannesburg-Lewiston roster. We're not going to tell you how many. That's your job to tell us. So tell us in that YouTube chat, how many relatives does our cameraman Andy Bazinski have on this Johannesburg-Lewiston Cardinal team?
And how many ducks are in the garbage, man?
Yeah, so right now we just had Chuck a Duck. As you see some of these young Cardinal students, as we just witnessed Chuck a Duck, where everyone stands near the free throw line and has to throw a rubber ducky into a trash can. How about that for some entertainment?
Yeah, I've never seen that before, and I'd like to see it again. It was awesome. I don't know if one of them made it in there.
They did have a couple makes. And if you're someone like you, Tyler, who wants to see it again, all you got to do is go grab that YouTube slider on the live broadcast with your fingertip or the remote and just go back about 2 to 3 minutes, and you'll see a couple cash outs for Chuck a Duck. A couple people knocking it down from way downtown on the Chuck a Duck opportunity here tonight. From Cardinal Country, the Snowbirds invading enemy territory, up 41-18 after 2 quarters of play here so far, as the Snowbirds looking to win their 12th game of the season as well, Tyler. And really, they've been able to get some high-quality shots. I think one area of improvement for the Snowbirds could be, shooting a better percentage from the free throw line.
Yeah, they need to convert their chances at the charity stripe. I said it before. It's a time when you can get your release sharpened without a hand in your face and without your heart pumping and all crazy active live defense thrown at your face. So that's a time, like Nick Wenzel would say, to just take a deep breath and relax and just let it go. And then I think if they truly want a chance to get back into this game, they got to do everything right, every single possession, get stops, make buckets.
Get stops, make buckets. That is Hooper lingo at its finest right there. As you see the Gaylord St. Mary Snowbirds back out of the halftime locker room warming up here on the floor. And, well, while we have a chance to do so, we're going to go ahead and check in on one of the other games going on nextlevelbroadcasting.net here tonight. That was a big one between the undefeated TC Christian Sabres and the Harbor Light Christian Swordsmen. That game right now is 50-41 midway through the fourth quarter over on nextlevelbroadcasting.net. Looks like it's a pretty entertaining game going on over on nextlevelbroadcasting.net or the main Next Level Broadcasting YouTube channel, depending on where you're tuning in from, whether you're tuning in on the website or the YouTube channel. They've got a 9-point game between the TC Christian Sabres and the Harbor Light Christian Swordsmen, as we're about ready to get things back here in the third quarter between the Snowbirds and the Cardinals, as the Cardinals will begin with possession of the basketball here to start this second half of play.
Cunningham launches a three, finds the bottom of the net. Great way to start the third quarter, doing exactly what we predicted they needed to.
Make buckets, get stops. As Cunningham into double figures now. He's got 12 points, Tyler.
Joe Jacobson with a nice lay in there to answer right back and steal that momentum.
Jacobson with 4 points as the Snowbirds, like you said, Tyler, trying to slow down the momentum of the Cardinals coming out of the halftime locker room. Cunningham hitting the three, and there's a turnover out of bounds. Another Snowbird turnover, or excuse me, a turnover forced by the Snowbird defense, I should say. Cal Royce and Nathan O'Connell working against this three-quarter court pressure by the Cardinals. Jacobson steps into a wide-open three-pointer, misses it all, but it's tapped out of bounds. And we see number 12, Bowen Bunker, into the game in the third quarter here for the Cardinals.
I'm really surprised Joe Jacobson missed that. He set his feet. That was a really good look at the basket.
Stolen away by Baczynski. Up the floor goes to Cunningham. Cunningham up and in. He's got 5 points here to start this quarter. 14 now. And right back come the Snowbirds. Jacobson on the other end, quick as a hiccup. And it's 45-23.
Am I having deja vu? I mean, what? Just double back-to-back circumstances there.
It's like watching 50 First Dates basketball edition.
Yeah.
You ever see that movie?
Oh, yeah.
That's a great one. As this one goes out of bounds, it'll be Snowbird basketball, last touched by the Cardinals.
The Snowbirds are doing a really good job of answering the momentum themselves, because they really could get real fired up real quick. The Cardinals with these made buckets.
Down the floor it goes. Jacobson getting into the paint, drops a pass to Cameron. Shot fake up and in for Charlie Cameron. His second field goal of the game.
That's just too easy for him down there. They got to tighten that up, make it a little bit harder for him.
Cunningham letting it fly off the front of the iron. Up the floor it goes to Jacobson. Can he track it down? Somehow does, but steps on the baseline, and checking in for the Snowbirds will be David Wall.
Yeah, he seems to be in the right place at the right time a lot, David Wall. So I'll be looking for who's in there right now. Jacobson? Jacobson will probably find him on a couple of good plays.
Down low it goes. Cunningham drops a pass, but it's stolen away by the Snowbirds. Jacobson across the half-court line. Kick out to Royce. Spot up three-point jumper is off. O'Connell climbs the ladder, and it's tapped out of bounds. They'll stay here, baseline under for the Snowbirds.
There he is again, scooping up an offensive rebound.
And he's somebody that you almost have to have two guys box out. Wall, down low it goes, and it's going to pinball off a couple of shins and knees and shoes. And there's a long throw down the floor. Dodge has it, and he's going to take it. And he's going to make it.
Beautiful.
Logan Dodge says, don't mind if I do. Let me step into the second made three-pointer of the quarter for the Cardinals.
It's very clear that the Cardinals are trying to shoot the three ball to get themselves back into the game. It's working so far.
Down low it goes to Wall, and he's fouled on the floor. That'll be the first team foul called against either team in this third quarter. And it's going to be the fourth foul against Logan Dodge. Want to remind everybody, end of the third quarter, we'll be doing our trivia question of the night, as Bowen Bunker has the takeaway for the Cardinals on that Snowbird inbound pass. trivia question is how many relatives for our cameraman Andy Bazinski? Right now, Logan Dodge is on a heater. He's got back-to-back made triples and 11 points, 6 points consecutively for the Cardinals as Dodge is on a heat check, splashes down another long ball. And the Cardinals have trimmed this Snowbird lead down to 18 points, Tyler. And that's the third made three-pointer of the quarter. You said earlier on they need to get stops and get buckets. And right now they're getting both.
Yeah, they are. I think they tighten up their defense just a bit more. And if they can keep that three ball going through the hoop, they've got a chance.
The Snowbirds have had a hard time finding their matchups. They have not gotten matched up early enough in transition. So the defensive transition right now from where we're sitting, we can hear the Snowbird coaches really harping on the fact that they need to communicate in defensive transition, find their matchups earlier, because the last two trips down the floor, Logan Dodge has walked into wide open three-point attempts.
That's a great point. You can't have that. Now that you know he's hot, you got to get to him before he can get set.
So the Snowbirds coming out of that timeout, do they have an answer? Down low it goes, blocked by Bunker, and there's a foul called against Bowen Bunker. That will be his first and Cardinals' second. Well, while we have an opportunity to do so, we want to tell you about Mama Leone's. Established in 1953, Mama Leone's has been serving up world-class Italian cuisine and pizza, a family-owned restaurant and the official post-game gathering place for the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds. See you after the game or on Saturday morning or Sunday afternoon at Mama Leone's, located on 2583 South Otsego Ave in Gaylord. And if you're planning that high school senior graduation party, Mama Leone's is the place to find your food for that graduation party, offering a full catering menu at Mama Leone's. So you don't have to do the cooking. You can leave that to Mama Lou's, Mama Leone's, there in Gaylord, 2583 South Otsego Avenue. Proud sponsor of basketball here on Next Level Broadcasting, as Cash Weissel cashes out from deep, and he's now into double figures for the Snowbirds.
Yeah, he got his feet set, stepped right into that three ball.
He's got 12 points.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
there's another triple knocked down by Cash Cunningham.
They told him, you go out there and you shoot threes until we're back in this ball game, young man.
He's got 16 points. O'Connell forces his way up and in off the glass. 13 for Nathan O'Connell. And 16 for Cash Cunningham.
He almost pulled up again.
Cardinals have made 4 three-pointers in this quarter alone as O'Connell rips down the rebound. Snowbirds looking to push. Jacobson has it on the wing, gets into the paint, kicks it to Weissel. Just made one, and he makes another. From the corner, Cash Weissel is hotter than fish grease.
What a great decision by Jacobson to push that ball out to the perimeter.
O'Connell with the rebound, back to Jacobson. Snowbirds with a 4-on-2 break. Jacobson inside, forces it up, blocked by Bunker and stolen. Baseball pass up the floor to Cunningham. Cunningham gonna stop, pop, knocks it down. Cash in, out. We got Cash Cunningham and Cash Weissel making some deposits.
Yeah, if I'm Switowski on that one, I am definitely going to put my hand up on the perimeter.
If your name is Cash in the third quarter, you are saying cha-ching as Joe Jacobson kicks it out. Weissel drives in, floater off the backboard, no good. Bazinski taps it out of bounds, and now we'll get to our trivia question of the night. So our cameraman, Andy Bazinski, how many relatives on this Johannesburg-Lewiston roster? And the answer to that trivia question is 2.
2 people.
Yeah.
You have got your family member on the squad. Wow, that's got to be fun to watch, Andy.
20-point lead for the Gaylord St. Mary's Snowbirds. Bazinski from the corner, too strong on the long ball as Cameron has the rebound. Kicked out to McKinley. One more to Royce in the corner. Driving baseline, pull up, no good. Cameron fighting for the rebound. Bunker has it.
You notice there's so much power on that rebound. It hit the floor and hit the backboard.
It was crazy how much force had been injected into that basketball by Charlie Cameron. O'Connell stepped through one defender, and he's called for a travel.
Dodge on the other end of the floor there. He just flipped up a shot that hit the top corner of the backboard and almost went in, hit just enough iron to knock it out. Like a Globetrotters layup there.
Yes, very Globetrotter-esque. Logan Dodge at the controls for the Cardinals. It's been him and Cunningham here in this third quarter. Cunningham has the hot hand. He's going to put it up, and this one's off the mark. Rebound by Weissel. And how about that? Kamikaze by Cunningham. Attempt to try to get that steal. That's his fourth personal foul as well, Tyler.
Man, oh man, these fouls are racking up, but the three balls are too.
Well, we want to tell you about Sky Media 45. Hey, mapping, doing some inspections, marketing. They've got you covered in all facets. Sky Media 45 is your eye in the sky for precision drone technology for stunning visuals and critical data. Your project, their perspective. Let's fly. Visit skymedia45.com to learn how you can book and arrange Sky Media 45 to work on your personal or company's behalf today.
Yep.
Down low it goes. Cameron nearly has it go through his hands. Jacobson turns down the screen, kicks it out to Royce. Royce was going to have an in-rhythm jump shot, but a foul's called against Baczynski. And that will be the, I believe, but still waiting to see that. As Royce gets free on that inbounds pass, the third foul against Peyton Baczynski. Cal Royce now with 7 points after getting that quick deuce. Cunningham drives in, wild floater off the mark. Baczynski has the rebound, out to Dodge. He's going to put it up off the rim, no good. Baczynski with another offensive rebound, diving on the floor, and it'll be Snowbird basketball. You know, the Cardinals might be down by 22, Tyler, but they're playing like this game means everything to them.
Yeah, man, it just hurts my heart because all of that effort just short of getting the payoff for it.
Up top to McKinley. Now to Royce. Sets his feet. Splash.
I think everybody in the whole gym knew that ball was going in.
Nicely executed set by the Snowbirds, and Cal Royce is in double figures after making his second three-pointer with 10 points.
There's just a certain thing that happens when a shooter steps into a shot, and you can see his feet line up kind of just like that. And
even though it was too strong. But, yeah, you're right, Tyler. When somebody gets a shot open in rhythm, that's when you're going to shoot your highest percentage from three. Snowbirds turn it over. Peyton Baczynski to inbound. Cash Cunningham there to retrieve it. Cunningham leading scorer in the game with 19 points. This shot is going to go up and off the backboard. No good. That was Jackson Knickerbocker. And after 3 quarters of play, the Snowbirds 60, Cardinals 35. We're going to step aside here and come back in 1 minute. You're watching this presentation of Snowbird basketball on Next Level Broadcasting. Stay tuned. Fourth quarter coming up after this.
Slams it home. The Glen Lake student section, they're pumped up.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality.
I'm already exhausted.
All right, welcome into the fourth quarter of play. Snowbirds 60, Cardinals 35. Fourth quarter tonight brought to you by J&J Construction. As Jacobson whips a pass to Weissel in the corner. Shot fake, gets to the paint, puts it up, too strong. Rebound, Charlie Cameron going up. Can't get it. Wall, second chance reload is good.
There he is, doing his thing.
David Wall with 7 points.
See what Cunningham's got up his sleeve.
8 Snowbirds have scored in this game, Tyler.
Wow.
Down low to Bowen Bunker. This one's off the mark. Rebounded by Cal Royce. Pushed up the floor to Weissel. Tracks it down and smoked the layup. Weissel reestablishes himself, but he can't be the first to touch the basketball after coming in from the baseline, so it's a turnover.
Good call there, Charles. That's one thing a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah, and even if he waits like a second, he still can't touch it. He cannot be the first player to touch after coming in from the baseline. That three-pointer's up and in for Cunningham.
That was 3-4 foot away from the line, too. That was a long ball there.
Cunningham with 22 points in the game, and there's a basket going in for the Snowbirds, and Wall going to the free throw line, looking for a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, they call that thing there he just did an and one. A strong one he did.
So do they call it an and one after the made layup or after the made free throw?
They call the and one as soon as the contact is made and the ball goes in the bucket. So
Okay. So got it.
If there's a foul and he makes it, it's automatically an and one.
Got it. So if he makes this shot, it's an old-fashioned three-point play as he gets a friendly rim.
You got it.
Knocks it down, and how about that? David Wall into double figures for the Snowbirds.
Good job, David.
Cunningham's got 22 points. He's had the hot hand for the Cardinals in this second half. He's going to work this ball screen, step back. Well played by the Snowbirds. Parker on the jump shot, and it's tracked down. Got his own miss. Blocked from behind by Charlie Cameron. Good defensive play by the Snowbirds. Weissel along with Wall. Euro step, lefty finish. Couldn't make it. $120 move, but a 2-cent finish, unfortunately, there for the Snowbirds. And that's one that he'll make next time, though. No doubt about it.
Oh, for sure. And David Wall was there to outlet it, but he wanted that. You could tell. That's the move he was thinking about 3 steps before it happened.
He's probably worked on that move a couple of times, and that was his first time to try it out in a game-like atmosphere. And mark my words, next time, Cash Weissel will complete that layup. Inbounded here to Lucas Parker. Swung to Cunningham in the corner. Step through move, puts it on the deck. Nice crafty layup, rattles out. That would have been a highlight play for Cunningham if it would have stayed in the net.
Yeah, that was really crafty.
Under 6 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Weissel in the corner, now to Cameron at the elbow. Kicks it out, deflected there. Nice play by Miles Baragway. Baragway getting some action here in the varsity game due to the 5th quarter rule of high school basketball.
What is that?
So the 5th quarter rule is something they implemented, I believe, 4 seasons ago. And it allows anyone who plays in the JV game a 5th quarter so they can play an additional 8 minutes in the varsity game.
That is special. I like that rule.
Yeah, and it really allows for player development, also roster flexibility for each of these teams. You know, if you might have a player's hurt on the varsity, you can allow for that junior varsity player to play 5 quarters in a given night. So say they play 1 quarter JV, they can play 4 quarters on varsity. But they do need to be either a freshman or a sophomore.
So there's a lot of intercoaching planning going on with that.
Yeah, opens up a lot more strategy.
Switowski to the line here, first time in the night.
Eli Switowski, first free throw is no good.
I watched him play football. He's got quite the arm.
Quite the arm. Also, quite the baseball player as well, Tyler. A great second baseman and shortstop. Wherever you put him, he can play. Cunningham working the screen, lets it go off the rim. Switalski trying to hold off a couple of Cardinals in pursuit. And it will be Snowbird basketball.
Bird ball. Bird ball both ways.
One way or another, yeah. Well, since we have an opportunity to do so, tell you about our halftime show sponsor, Professional Seamless Gutters. Your home gutters are always there when you need them to be, especially in the winter when you want to prevent against ice dams from forming on the side of your roof. And if you're someone who wants to protect the largest investment that you have, which is your home, you can call our friend Orion Beningo at Professional Seamless Gutters. So he'll come out and he'll answer your phone call when you call him. How about that? No call forwarding service, no place in India that you need to talk to. Orion Beningo will get gutters on your home and keep you protected and protect the largest investment that you have. As Nathan O'Connell scores the and one, Tyler. And he'll go to the line looking to knock down a free throw. O'Connell, that was his 15th point in the contest.
Yeah, he does that a lot. He gets to that line a lot. And his trend is, and I hope he makes both, but his trend is he'll miss the first and he'll make the second. We'll see what happens here.
And he does, canning the free throw. 16 points for Nathan O'Connell as he checks out. That'll likely be the last time that he will see game action here tonight as he checks out. Snowbirds up by 31 points, 69-38.
I was just watching everybody punch Chummy right in the stomach. It must be like a friendly thing they do.
Yeah, it's just the way that they keep him engaged, I would presume.
Do you remember that when you were playing sports, Charles? You ever get punched in the stomach by your
Yeah,
teammates?
by a teammate. Yeah, that's how I was able to stay engaged in the game, keep my head in it.
Hey, different strokes for different folks. But if it works, it works.
This will be Logan Parker going to the free throw line. And that one rattles in and then out.
Got to make these if you're the Cardinals.
Coming up tomorrow on Next Level Broadcasting, we will have one game. It'll be the Charlevoix Raiders versus the Elk Rapids Elks as Weissel makes the left-handed layup. That time he makes good on it and knocks it down. He has 17 points in the game for the Snowbirds. Like I said, Friday night on Next Level Broadcasting, Friday Night Hoops feature Charlevoix and Elk Rapids boys varsity. And then Saturday, as you've seen some of the promos here tonight, the 4th annual Northern Michigan Boys Basketball Showcase returns to Traverse City as Cunningham hits another three. He's got 25 points in the game.
Man, oh man. It's definitely not his fault that they're losing this ball game. I'll tell you that much.
That shot knocked in by Cooper McKinley. As I said, the 4th annual Boys Basketball Northern Michigan Showcase returns Saturday. Streaming all day long on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and on YouTube at Next Level Broadcasting. 10 teams, 5 games, 6 teams ranked in the top 10 of their division in the state, coming and all descending upon Traverse City St. Francis School and Gymnasium for that game. It'll be a fun, fun day of basketball. Love will truly be in the air on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Nothing says I love you more than watching a full day of basketball on Next Level Broadcasting. How about that, Tyler?
I mean, a box of chocolates and a flower couldn't even compare to that,
No
Charles.
way. No way. Tyler, I mean, I think that's a pretty easy sell. I mean, you've got a toddler at home, and you could say to your lovely wife, hey, chocolate, flowers, basketball on Next Level Broadcasting. How's that for a nice romantic Valentine's Day for a young family?
Oh, yeah. She'd say, let's just strap the baby in the truck and get on yonder.
There you go. So it's not a hard sell. The Cardinals able to get to the free throw line. Cash Cunningham still in there doing work. He's got 25 points. First free throw is no good.
Substitution. Looks like the Wall brothers just traded places.
Yeah. Trading places. That was a great show, too. No good. Rebounded by Grenier, who's also checked in for the Snowbirds. That's Lucas Grenier. Want to give another shout out to one of our broadcast regulars, Nick Wenzel. Nick was late for the bus here this evening, so wasn't able to get here. Nick, we got to set that alarm.
Yeah, something that I was watching on a podcast, Charles, is you cannot use your phone to wake up if you have a tough time with it. You got to buy one of those old school analog ones.
Yeah, Nick, maybe we can get you set up with one of those. As Eli Switalski knocks down the free throw. That's his 3rd point of the game. Looking to go 2 for 2 is the sophomore for the Snowbirds. Good looking shot, Tyler, and he knocks down both. Got a friendly roll as well. 75-41 the score, under 3 minutes to play.
Wow.
And we've got a double dribble called against the Cardinals. One more time, we want to personally thank all of our sponsors here tonight for making this game possible for you to watch from wherever you're tuning in from. We want to thank the J&J Construction, the Gaylord Eye Care Center, Mama Leone's, Sky Media 45, Professional Seamless Gutters for allowing this game to be streamed. So we can be here courtside, so you can be couch side, beach side. Who knows?
Go ahead and subscribe if you guys are watching to the Next Level Broadcasting on YouTube. And light up that comment section. Let us know what you're thinking, who you're watching, who's playing for.
Yeah, let's go ahead and check that comment section here. Oh, we got the comment. We have not checked the comment section. Oh, hey, we got Ron Hornbaker saying the answer to the question is 51st dates. George Mertz says sending love to the Snowbirds from Germany. And then Jim 3622 double E5E says go Snowbirds. So thanks for tuning in, Jim.
Wall knocks down that last free throw and then unsuccessful trip down the other way.
But as you said, Tyler, and I want to emphasize that if you would be so courteous and gracious enough to do so, subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and then go like us on Facebook or subscribe to our email notifications on nextlevelbroadcasting.net. You'll get a push notification to your email when we've got a game scheduled that you are interested in. So, and also if you're just kicking it this weekend, tune in to the Northern Michigan Boys Basketball Showcase. We will have some excellent basketball, some matchups that you usually don't see until we get into a quarterfinal or semifinal round for basketball. Yeah, that is correct. Our first game will feature Traverse City Christian, 19-0, taking on Baldwin, who has, I believe, amassed 14 wins on the season. So we've got a 19-0 team. And that's not the only undefeated team that will be featured. We'll also have the undefeated Pickford Panthers coming down to play against Traverse City St. Francis in the nightcap of that game. So that'll be a fun tournament all around on Saturday, February 14th. Mark your calendars and set your couch and get that nice recliner ready for 5 games of basketball coming at you on nextlevelbroadcasting.net, simulcast on Next Level Broadcasting, YouTube as well, as the Cardinals will be going to the free throw line here. And this time, taking the trip to the line will be Miles Baragway. 78-41 is the score. First free throw is off the mark. Tyler, I saw your eyes light up there when I was talking about those undefeated teams in the showcase.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent coming to visit. I mean, if you like to watch basketball, I mean, don't let the high school part scare you off. There's going to be some good competition, it sounds like.
As I mentioned, 6 of those 10 teams are ranked in the top 15 of their respected division for the state of Michigan, and that was, I believe, last Friday's rankings. So,
yep, and don't forget, there's some ballers coming out of Michigan all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You got Draymond Green. You got all these other different people. I won't even go on the run, but there's 20 names that I could drop right now.
Oh, nice catch by the Snowbirds. Turn around, going baseline, fouled, and that will be Adam Wall.
I think Sam Merrill in the Cleveland Cavaliers, the sharpshooter, I think he come out of Michigan too.
There's so many Michigan-born players that are currently in the NBA. I mean, you gotta consider him. You gotta think of Kyle Kuzma. You need to obviously consider, ex-player Monte Morris, as Wall makes the first free throw.
Jalen Duren.
I don't know if he's from Michigan.
I think he might be. He
What?
looks like he's a Michigan. Look at that free throw for him, man.
A lot of arc there for Adam Wall in the shot. That's a soft, feathery touch. McKinley around and swarmed. Baseline J for Wall, no good. Rebound is to Travis. We've got a scrum for it on the floor. Baragway comes out of there with it. 61 seconds remaining in the game. Baragway turns the corner, and it's saved by Parker. And Travis unable to track it down for the Cardinals, so it goes back over to the Snowbirds. And this will likely be the last possession of the game here, folks. 55 seconds left to play. Snowbirds should just be bringing this ball over into the corner and dribbling it out. Got a lot of fifth quarter players in there right now. In particular, number 10 for the Snowbirds. Number 20. That's Braden Pudvin to go along with Adam Wall. Jackson Grenier, or Lucas. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a lot of names checking in. That's Lucas Grenier, also number 32 in there for the Snowbirds. That possession is going to end in a turnover.
That was the closest thing you'll get to street ball, and the coaches won't be mad at it.
Yeah, just because you got to hang on to that. Cunningham lets it fly, knocks down another three-pointer. He's got 28 points in the game.
I don't think I've ever seen a live 30-piece from a high school game, Charles.
Well, Cunningham's got 28. He's got another chance to get 30 here. He's going to catch it. And Travis is going to put it up. That will count, and it's no good. So the Cardinals fall to the Snowbirds 44-79 here. Gaylord St. Mary improves to 12-7, and they look to stay within the top four of the Ski Valley Conference here as they continue through their season. Once again, this will conclude our presentation of boys varsity high school basketball here from Johannesburg-Lewiston High School. Snowbirds 79, Cardinals 44. For myself, Charles Strail, along with Tyler Blom, Andy Bazinski, we say thank you for watching this presentation of Next Level Broadcasting High School Basketball. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, good night.